I started to paint my first paintings when I was 10 years old, oil painting. I was lucky because my father, he died when I was small, so I was raised by my mother. In our home there were only women, no men anymore. They all went to heaven. And so I had more liberty. And then I wanted to study and become a ship builder. But after half a year or so, I realized I cannot build a ship alone. So I didn't want anymore. I normally always work alone. And I always did that too in school. I never was in the group. And it's too perhaps because of my youth. The Japanese conquered Manila. And since we were English, we went to concentration camp and were there for 3.5 years till the Americans came and liberated us. When I came home to Switzerland afterwards with my mother and my sister, I painted a lot of my youth, like every child does. Just that I had a bit of a brutal youth. And so I made a lot of horrible pictures, what were with killing and with everything what you have in a normal war. I knew and I drew that. It was a form for me to digest my youth. And today I'm happy, happy is a silly word, but that I can do this work, what I'm doing. Later, when I was finished with schooling, I met other elder artists what were good. And somehow they believed in me. And they gave me always tips. Sometimes people came and wanted that I would paint this or that for them. And then I could earn money, but I never did that. I always went my way. And I think that's important in this profession where I am in, that you have to go your way. I made a lot of prints, and I made them in Switzerland and in Italy. Printing is something very personal. And I liked with printing especially the black and white. And somehow with color I like to paint with oil or with pencils. And for the print I love to print black and white. You cannot cheat. These works I do, they have to talk to me. And then I hope that if somebody looks at them, they will start talking to them too. That's for me important, where I can get to a higher level. You just work, and if you're lucky, it touches somebody. And otherwise you had bad luck. That's how I look at the world and my work. When I walked once over a field, it entered my head that actually our whole life we always walk over dead. It can be a small animal, it can be a human being, anything, but it's always under us, it's death. And that's what I wanted to say with this painting, or this print. And when I go up, my body will live with them down here. We all are waiting one day. And when you have my age, it's clear. You're just waiting to go. But somehow the angels, or who comes, is on strike. And so I wait till the strike is finished. And then they get me, and then I go up. In this profession, you touch the people. I believe that, or I try to, and then something wakes up in them when they look at the picture. In this profession, you just do not have to be afraid. And you cannot, when you once are in it, you cannot go back. I believe. I couldn't go do something else. It's the only thing I can do. And I learned to do it.